Alrighty, now that we've shrunk and cut out our film, I put it over here, ready for me to install. I like to get it out of the way so I can prepare my window to install it. Come on over here. Necessary tools to install a back window. This is the basic stuff you can use to install a back window. You need a gold hard card. You need paper towels. You need a squeegee. And you need a bottle of soap and water. These, in my job, are of great value. This helps me. This is similar to this, but a little bit harder of a rubber. It pushes out more water and enables a faster drying time on window film. This is not absolutely necessary for a do-it-yourselfer, but if you're looking to get into the business of tinting, or you want to make it a little easier on yourself to install a back window, this is a great tool as well. But not necessary. The absolutely necessary things are this, and this is a very useful tool. So now that I've shown you what it takes to install a back window, I'm going to take you through the steps. First things first is I want to come over here. I'm going to pull my seat up and push it forward. I want to get it out of my way. And now that I'm ready to install my back window, come on in the car and let me show you how we do this. Typically, if I could, I would take these out of the way, but they're permanently mounted in there, so I cannot do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my window down. Now back here, if this is overly dusty and dirty and there's a lot of gunk in here and just like dust and dirt, you want to take a vacuum and vacuum it out so you don't get any trash or dirt underneath your film. It's very important. This is not too bad, so we can get away with it and still have a very clean install. I just sprayed my window down. Now the soap and water is getting any grime and trash that's on the film, and it's starting to eat through it. I'm going to take a scrubby pad. This is called a Scotch-Brite scrub pad. And I'm going to scrub my window. You don't want to use a razor blade on this back window. If you do, you're going to lose your defroster lines, and most customers want to keep their defroster lines. So we use a Scotch-Brite scrubby pad that's very mild on these defroster lines. It's not going to hurt anything. So I go at it, get the scrubbing. Just get a good scrub. Work in that soap and water. Get any film or residue or trash or grit that's on there and get it off. Once I get about to half the window, this is where this tool comes into handy. I don't have to overly reach or get back in here. I can put it right here like this and I can scrub. Using your tools to help you get the job done with ease. These tools are of great value when it comes to tinting. There's less than a handful you need, but they sure help you get the job done with ease. Get at the bottom real good. This is not too difficult. Come on over. Go back over the top. Now that I've finished scrubbing it, I'm going to spray another layer of water on there. I'm going to take one of my paper towels here and my squeegee, and I'm going to take all that water off. With each glide, you want to wipe it off because there may be some residue or some grit or something on there. You want to wipe it off. Line by line, just go down. I see a little residue right here that the scrubby pad didn't get all the way off, so I'm going to go back over it now that I can see clearly and rub it a little extra hard. And that should have taken care of it. Took it right off. See that now that I cleaned it the first time and I started squeezing off, I can see if there's anything that I missed that's going to hinder me from getting a very clean install without trash underneath the film, making it look kind of bad. You don't want to go all the way at the bottom with this tool. This is where you can if you don't have this tool, but this is where this comes in handy. You take this down here at the bottom, work your way across. There's that. I see a little residue over here in the corner. I'm going to take my scrubby pad, go at it. Scrub it a little bit. Let me see if it worked. There's still a hair bit there. So now what you do is I'm going to take my razor blade and very gently, in between the defroster lines, come in here and try to scrape whatever this is off. It looks like some tape or some glue or something. Come in here very gently. Okay, now that I'm scraping it with the razor blade, I see it's an etch in the glass. Somehow, maybe they had something back here and it scratched the glass. Nothing I can do about that. So I'm going to throw this paper towel out that I was using to clean off my squeegee. I'm going to take a clean one and come down here and go around my edges. Because maybe there's some dirt or some trash just hanging out right here. And when you go to install your film, it's going to get underneath there. So you're going to come up here, wipe your edges off. Look here, it looks kind of dirty. You can see that all that little extra stuff. Every little bit you do helps you get a clean install. Alrighty, so that's that. Window's clean, it's sufficient. It's going to give me a clean install. So what I'm going to do now, my film's over there resting, ready for me to install it. I'm going to spray this window down. Spray my soap and water down. Alright, this window's ready. I'm going to go over here and get my film. You come over here and get a piece of this plastic. There's 2 layers of this film. It's 2-ply. You have your plastic and you have your film underneath. I'm going to grab a piece of plastic and begin spraying as I pull it off. Spray her down. You want to get a good coat of water on there. Little plastic left on it over here. I'll pull this off. More water is better than less water. If you go to try and install this and you got a dry spot right here, it's going to leave a weird a weird shadow underneath the film. So you want to spray it down real good with water. I take my water bottle. I put it back in the car, get it ready for me. Now, I come over here and grab my film. Right here, I want to prepare it. This is how you want to go into the car. Right here, just like this. You want to try hard not to touch the headliner, your seats, the cloth, because there's maybe dust or dirt on it. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to get on this seat right here. See, I haven't touched anything just yet. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to put it over the headrest. Like I said, typically I take these headrests out, but these are permanent, so I just leave them in. Your goal in life for a back window is not to touch any of the cloth or any of the felt or any of that stuff, because it has dust on it. And you touch that dust with the part where I sprayed the water, that's where the glue's at. It's going to be leaving trash underneath your film. So all I did was touch the window. I did not touch the cloth. I did not touch the headliner or this back panel here. Now that I got on the glass, I put my hands down here and push it into place. I line my jigs up over here. Put it up. And there it is. Now I put my water on there like this. And here's your 2 options. You have this squeegee, which is essential for me on this back window because it's going to help it dry out quicker and leave less bubbles in it temporarily. We can use this one. This one will be fine for a do-it-yourselfer. Either way, they'll both work. So I'm going to get me a paper towel. I just like to have a paper towel in my hand. It just feels right. And then I'm going to take this. I'm going to start in the middle, go down. I like to do a cross, kind of like a cross. I like to start here, go this way, and then go this way. Then I do my bottom, work my way down. Then I work my way up. Come over this way. This way, up, up, and go across, come up, up, and go down. There we go, we got it all pushed out. Now, this is the second step. Have my paper towel here ready. Have my gold card. What you're going to take this gold card and do is go around your edges and push out all the water. Because I just squeegeed it out, but maybe there's some water right along the edges. And it'll kind of seep down under here and leave a big water bubble there. So you want to go up. You want to push all that out. Go around all your edges. Start in the middle, go and work my way across, do all my edges. Okay, now that I got my sides and my top done, I take this tool again, spray a little water on there so it'll glide, and I get this bottom, I push the bottom out. The reason I use this tool, because this is kind of awkward. I try to get down here at the bottom and my wrist is hitting. It's a little more difficult. This I can just come here with ease and just do boom. That's it. And there you go. That's your window's done. It's good to go. Let me wipe it down. Sometimes when you shrink a window, you might have a little bubble popping out here. Or at the bottom, you might have a little bubble like a finger. It might look like a finger coming down on your film. What you'll do is you'll get out of the car. Let me show you. You'll get out of your car. Come on out. Bring it over here. Like this right here. Come over here and look at this. You got a little finger popping out here, or you might have a big one at the bottom or on the side. You take your heater gun and you heat it up at on the outside, and this accelerates the curing process. This activates the glue. So you heat it up on low, you sit here for a minute, doing a circular motion, you fill with your fingers. You don't want to get too hot, but just hot enough. And you come over here with this, your hard card, and you push it out. There you go, it's staying down now. So if you have that problem, take your heat gun, heat up the outside, and push it out with your gold card. But fill it with your finger every now and then, because if you heat it up too much on the outside, and you fill it on the inside and it's getting really hot, you can mess up your film. It'll look funny. So you just want to fill it with your fingers, and try to push it down. And there you go. Look at the back window installed. That's how you install a back window. Thank you.